Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to beat 4 insane AI with a team of 3 without rush, without any cheesing. To say the truth, we will have some sort of cheesing, but it looks like normal game. So we have a team of 3 not really good player. I may show you. Our average per minute is about 60, not more than 60. We are in Silver League, but you will see that this team of 3 is enough to easy win 4 insane AI. I think it would work on all maps with free space like this and with not many minerals places. However, I think it should work on map with a lot of minerals also, but it gonna be a little bit harder to beat them. So let's start. Here we have Tyrann, Rose, light blue Tyrann 2, dark blue Protoss, and one more blue Zerg. And our team, we have Terrain, Zerg, and Protoss. Each member of our team will do personal specific job. I will tell you what exactly later. I don't know if it works with 2 players. I think of course it will work even with 1 player. For example, with Terrain, if you are good, really good player with a lot of APM with Reapers towards for AI. I don't know if it works with Zerg, and I don't think it works with Protoss because Protoss is really long to expand and research technologies, building units. I think 4AI will destroy 1 Protoss very soon. But on this map it really works. So let's check resources. I don't know, what do you want to see? Unit lost is not interesting. I think I'm gonna show you everything. Let's start. So first, Terrain is gonna build some sort of super base in the middle of the map. It is very important, the first thing to do. So Zerg, as usual, building expansion. It also checks all 3 mineral lines, and Terrain is building many bases and upgrading them into Planetary Fortress. In that time, Protoss are going to build Stargate and Fleet Beacon. It's really important. This is the key factor of our strategy. As soon as you got enough resources to build it, do it. You also need second expansion as soon as it's possible. And oh, this is incorrect. You don't need 2 gateway. I did it randomly. So 1 gateway is enough. The 1 Stargate is enough too. But yeah, you really don't need Forge. You need all Kybernetic Core weapons upgrades, and as you can see, we are going to build Tempest, which really help us in fighting with computer and destroying their bases. Here we can see that Terran is building second command center, and computers are gonna to collect huge army. Okay. This is the most unlucky AI player. He will die first. It's kind of spoiler with the Tempest. Okay, I have mentioned that you need map with enough of free space because of Tempests. They are really useful on such maps because they have a very big range and may destroy uh, strong units like tanks and doors very quickly, and also it really good for destroying economy buildings like factories, common centers, and all of this. So now we can see that Terran is doing his third planetary fortress. Also he is doing barracks. The most important unit for Terran is Marines in this build. For Zerg, in start there are Zerglings, and also we need some Banelings because computers are going to make huge army to destroy us. They also will do so. I know that it's really easy to beat 4i if you're alone when you're a master player, but the most of players in StarCraft are bronze and silver, so this will be suggestion for them how to win comfortably. I don't know, if you want to win, you may use this tactic, it's quite efficient. So we have now 3 Tempests, they have a lot of kills, and they are going to collect all computer forces here. On this map we also have rocks which connects to bases, but computers are not going to destroy them. In general they don't like to do this a lot. So I built 2 Stargates, and now I'm building Twilight Council, I think for shields upgrade. And we can see that we have now siege tanks with planetary fortresses, and it's one more important thing, the common center in the middle of the map to collect gold. So this first fight, the planetary fortress is relatively efficient here. They may destroy a lot of ground units. Cheater AI will always build a lot of ground units, so planetary fortresses work really good. And now it's very good playing from Zerg because he built a lot of Banelings to destroy Protoss army, and here we can see that there is no problem with light blue and pink AI because all of them are struggling from Tempests. The only problem for this Tempest is Vikings, but you can see unit lost. You can see that Protoss player didn't. He lost only 1 Vikings on 12 minutes. It's really good because no, not Vikings, of course, Tempest. 1 Tempest in 12 minutes, and they lost a lot of army. For example, Pink lost 70 units. Now we can see that base is rebuilding, and also we can see that the only problem is blue Zerg and dark blue Protoss. They will make troubles for us for all games, and now we can see very rare situation when computers are going to destroy these rocks. They really don't like to do that, but here we can see that this algorithm works. Okay. Now we have a lot of tempests. They help us to destroy pink and also to take all of forces of light pink, and you can see that it's only 2 with 2 on the half of map, and also Zerg have only one base. He is first base and he is not a big problem. Yeah, I think these computers now even cannot destroy fortresses. Even this terrain player don't have a lot of SCVs for repairing it, but these fortresses are very good protected. So what? Let's see. I'm going to make shields. They are good for Tempest because Tempest have 150 shield, and I think you may do all upgrades because you will have enough resources. I have units, yeah. 12 Tempests are enough to defeat all of these bases. It will take a lot of time, but it works. So they are going to reassemble their army, and Zerg is going to make mass Mutalisk, which are also good. All air units are very good with AI, because as I told you, AI always builds ground units, a lot of ground units, and tanks, mass air, very good with them. And let's check APM. It's not really big, 40, 74, and for Zork it's 67. Very small APM. When you're playing with Tempest, you will have about 40 APM during full game. Yeah. Terran only need to place tanks and build planetary fortress. I think he may build more planetary fortress to close this area from all computer. I think for now he can do. Yeah, he can do. He don't have gas, but he might ask Protoss for it. Protoss or Zerg for gas. And okay, this Zerg with one base will not live for a long time. This pink terrain also he has already lost his base, and there is a problem with light blue because he has 2 bases, but because of my tempests he can't help his friend Zerg, who are really suffering from mass Mutalisks. Protoss is quite strong too, but he don't know what to do. He very kind, it's very kind of him to help his Terran's friend, but he also needs to protect his own base, and as we can see, he always walking from this side to that during whole game. Now some of these tempests have huge amount of kills. Yeah, 20 kills. Not very big, but they will, yeah, 36. They do good job, not destroying, not in destroying enemy units, but in destroying bases. Yeah, and keeping their army be near the Tempests. Now we can see he wanted to protect Zerg, but he has to return back because of tempests. Okay, and now Protoss are going to help Zerg, but he is stuck on the ramp. Oh yeah, I think they broke these rocks and want to try to destroy terrain base, but here is tanks which will die. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. It's clear that the victory is in our hands, and it's only question of time when all of these computers will surrender. This light blue cheater has really big army and a lot of resources. Unfortunately, during whole game his army moving only in this area. Never, yeah, the first GG from pink terrain, and Zerg are also useless now. These planetary fortresses have quite many kills, but Protoss after GG, I think he decided to counterattack, and this base will be destroyed. On the other hand, this command center completed its main purpose to collect all of these crystals, and now we don't need it. And the computers don't have income, they have quite large army. However, they afraid, computers afraid to use this army freely because of no income, and they will usually sit at their base. Now we can see that Vikings is the main problem. For tempests, luckily computers are not going to build mass air because they are very balanced, always very balanced in their builds. I don't know why. I think it's hard to do complex algorithms for AI, and they will always build standard armies with tanks, marines, some Vikings, some Medivacs, always same, yeah. A lot of Stalkers, 3 Void Races. Now there is a huge crisis, huge income crisis, and all computers are going to collect 300 of minerals in the middle, which I think they not help them because tempests are gonna destroy light blue base too. Yeah, Zerg has mass muta. Oh, one base. I think it's from middle. Yeah. We may do it faster because there is no interesting things in that. Yeah. Let's look losses of our opponents. So Protoss lost 21,000 of crystals. He still has a big army, but he cannot do anything. They all lost a lot of units, and Terran lost too. But because of fighting on his own base, he was suffering from attack of this Protoss and lost a lot of tanks here. When you will play, you may not get lost. I think this build will not work when you have all Protoss and all Tempest, because it's you have to spend a lot of time on building and the technologies. You need something to protect you, like terrain, planetary fortresses, and Zerglings. So this build, I think, it's quite useful when you are noob in StarCraft 2 and you want to beat cheater AI. It's the final day of light blue terrain. Yeah, Marines are going to destroy Zerg, who surrendered before. And Protoss, he is quite dangerous now, but he don't know what to do. He has a lot of enemies and only patrolling surroundings. Look at them, their kills. Let's check. Oh yeah, Protoss lost only 2 units during whole game. It's a very good number. You may see that APM of computers are not so big too. I don't know why. Maybe because of that fact they don't know what to do. But you may see that now Terrain and Protoss have 300, 300 APM when fighting only. Oh yeah, one more attack, I think, yeah, the last attack, suicidal attack on Terrain base. Terrain managed to move his SCV to protect tanks, and this was very clever turn. Yeah, now, yeah, it's GG. The last base, he Protoss does not have resources. They all lost all very quickly. They had about 8,000 of crystal, but now they lost everything. Yeah, the yeah, some stalkers trying to, but Marines were very good evading this disruptor, and Colossus. Yeah, they lost. Yeah, this was a video how to beat 4 insane AI with a team of 3 when you are not good player, without rushing and something like this. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.